because it is indeed morning, here at least. We'll be playing Skyrim. I am awake. I've been awake for about 10 minutes. It's fine, everything's fine. Somehow I slept through all of my alarms. My alarm just repeats itself. It goes for a minute and then it sort of snoozes itself, and then it goes off again, and then it stops again, and then it does its thing. And I woke up in between the alarms, and somehow at like 6:54, it starts at 6:30, and it expects me to be sitting here by 7 o'clock, ready to go. That's why it's for 6:30. That's enough time to go, oh, okay, it's time to get up. Cool. All right, sweet. And then, oh, okay, cool. It's 5 minutes later. I should get up now, and then I should, make coffee and put some breakfast on and wake up and get all the things right and launch OBS and make sure there aren't any patches and stuff that I never do on time. And although today I changed I adjusted the game title in advance and stuff like that. So that kind of stuff. And I'm not sure. But yeah, I just woke up between like I woke up at 6:54. I'm like, why did my alarm go off? Oh, the next one's for 6:56. Oh, that's strange. So yeah, I woke up in between alarms. That was kind of weird. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, me sometimes. I'm doing the tweak things. Do I need to do a crafting catch up? Really? I mean, sure, it's nice to have what are we I mean, we're probably just blacksmithing again today, aren't we? Probably. I put off blacksmithing a lot to do the mansion makeovers. Because it was effectively free smithing on some of the with the iron fittings and the nails and the locks. That was all like free smithing, sort of. Yeah, I think we'll just do some smithing and see how it goes. See how we go. There is a plural there in we, but yeah. Wow. See how we go. Okay. 100% awake. And ready for today's Tales of Trylle. Just as well, it's crafting Catchup. Is that how we spell? Yep. Okay, Sky, Stream, Punchy, Circle, and Twitch.tv, CaptDaf. This is obviously the most exciting, Twitch, TV, most exciting part of the stream, where I read my tweets before I tweet them. Okay. Alright, let's launch the game and close down a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're not going to be looking for Stones of Berenzier today, so I don't need any help about where they might be. Oh, I'll go back one. Okay, it's fine. Where the hell is Steam? My brain this morning is still in bed right now. Okay. I need to turn down my speakers. Yes, my speakers were up quite loudly. And I need to make sure I switch to the game scene. Everything's... No, my computer just seems a bit... Oh. There we go. What I wanted to hear. Good. Excellent. Hang on. What? Haribo. You sneak in and... Wait, it's not in my stream label. But... Okay. Maybe... I should always have and I can only see my brain. This is going to be a great stream, guys. This is going to be the best one ever. Slightly raise the alchemy skill. Maybe we should do some alchemy. Right, here we are at the Barrel of Things. Ladies, you could take the day off today. I'm gonna be doing some crafting, and obviously, honestly, Serana's probably just going to get in the way, which is terrible. Terrible. But that's how it is, yeah. How many of these petty soul gems are stolen? Well, I don't need any of these right now, do I? That's £5. That's 2.5. That's 4. That's 3. It's 1.5. Fucking loot. Seriously. Still carrying this around. Why am I still carrying this around? Here. Alright, I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna clean this up for a bit too. Go over here, sell all of these things for what's his name? Because I don't really like him.
Got something for just about everybody in here? Give a holler if you have any questions. Hello, friend. What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I just don't really like him. Miscellaneous. Basket. Sell. Bowl. Sell. Bucket. Weapons. Rusty arrows. Sell. All of them. There we go.
Thank you very much for your business.
Hurrah! Okay. Now. Crafting stuff. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. A lot of pelts. Alright, let's grab all the pelts. These aren't meant to be in there. I know why they are. Okay. Search on the way. Yep, I'll go grab those. Yep, I'm gonna need that. 3 fox pelts. I'll grab 2 of them. Yeah, I probably need... Never mind. I'm pretty sure I can do Elven. Yeah, they don't really belong in here either. It's fine. Silver candlesticks. I need steel for all of this. I think that's just leather. And these things shouldn't be in here either. These are finished. And then it's going to be bear and cave bear. Or maybe I grabbed all of that. I don't remember any leather stuff weighing more than 3. So I'm going to assume that's it. I need my orcish. Means I've got to go all the way down to O. Yeah. Wait, what? That's a lot of leather strips right there. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of leather stuff here that can be upgraded too. Why are these in separate stacks? Why? Why are these in separate stacks? Need to make any distinction. "65 longbows." Oh shit. I really have been bringing those with me, haven't I? And there's a necklace of smithing. And where is it? Here it is. Straight past it, you idiot. Alright. 60. See how much firewood I already have. Not gonna be 66. $11. Oh, it's something, I guess. Okay. 1,526. I really should have done the firewood first, but I forgot. Hey, buddy.
My favorite.
Yeah, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind
You're
heart.
very welcome. Fuck, it's still here.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something.
Okay. It's gonna take a while. 13. $15. $17. Yeah, I forgot about. I did not realize I had so many longbows. Six more, that's 23. Now I could just add firewood to my inventory. It'd be sort of like playing Magic. It's like, well, look, I can demonstrate that I can repeat this thing over and over again. And if I repeat this thing over and over again, then I'll have infinite mana. And so we just assume that I have infinite mana. Without me needing to actually go through the motions. 29. And then I can, but that's... I had a very quick game of Magic last night after gaming. It ended up, I'd said during yesterday's stream that I was going to be a non-role-playing night, and it ended up being a non-role-playing night, but it wasn't meant to be. Our night off, our board gaming night off, was actually last week. 34. No. 35. Our night off from gaming was last week. And this week we're meant to be back to role-playing, but one of our players, we've got 4 players at the moment and 1 GM. 5 players. We have 5 players and 1 GM for Blades in the Dark, which is 2 more players than it recommends. 41. It recommends 3 players and 1 GM, which is, yeah, okay.
Come by
that's
Bellathor's shop at the
most,
market. I'm sure we've got something you
that's
need.
too small for most of our games, but it seems to be ticking along quite nicely with the 5 of us. We certainly could have played with 3 of us last time. Sorry, last night. But I had brought along a 4-player board game that I'd been wanting to play since, well, saying I've been wanting to play something since last year feels a bit cheap. Oh, it's the 25th of January already. Oh, okay. Good to know. It feels a bit cheap, given it's only January, but I've been wanting to play this game since, you know, around about this time last year, and possibly, you know, since, you know, 2016. The game called Steam Park, where you roll dice, and then you use those dice to build aspects of your very own steampunk theme park. It's a steampunk theme park only because you are building a theme park for robots. So your theme park is open 24 hours a day, and the robots never leave. They get on your ride and they love it so much they never ever leave. And it's played over 6 turns, and it's 3-dimensional.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
Physical,
I'm sure we've got something you need.
cardboard, put together things of the rides, and they're little wooden pegs representing Serana, no! Representing the robots, and the ride and the robots come in this is a fantastic crafting catch-up screenshot. Thank you, Serana. And you want the robot of the same color that matches the color of your ride to come to your park, and then it will love your ride and stay there. You can have, and there are little stands that you can buy to say, hey, look, actually, I'd like to. The one I picked is the wrong color. Normally, that means you put it back on the table, and that's it. He doesn't come to you. He doesn't like your rides. There are 2 stands that you can use to help with that. One of them's a security tent. It's like, so actually, well, we'll put that one back in the bag and draw again. And there's another one which is an info point, which says, actually, maybe this ride is pretty cool, and it will try it for 1 turn if it's of the different color. And then it will go away. So you'll get the income for it, but at the start of the next turn, if there is a next turn, then it will generate dirt in your park.
Come by
which needs to
Bellathor's
be
shop
cleaned
at the
up.
market. I'm sure we've got something.
I got very lucky on turn 1. It's played over 6 turns. I got very lucky on turn 1 and built.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
That's got to be enough firewood, right? Millennius firewood 77. I built 4 spaces worth of rides, and got 2 of the right dudes on the ride. Out of 2, you have 6 dice. So 4 of them were for building. I had 2 dice left for people, and that was yeah, that was a really good start, and it kept it kept being really great. Anything. Okay.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Nobody is stealing my sweet roll. Okay. All these bears. All right. Get out of here, guard. Some of these longbows have been stolen. Exquisite. Oh, if we want to do perks, I'm gonna have to level up.
You're someone who can get things done. I
Need 12 more leather strips. One, two, three. Why? Why would you? Do I have any other?
got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Do I have any more hunting bows or longbows in here? I have crossbows. That's steel though. Leather strips and firewood are pretty much free materials. Break priest dagger. Not dwarven. Not ebony. No, I'm not looking for bows, brain. I'm just looking for. Yeah, maybe that one. That's steel for those as well. Legendary and superior. I can do epic. I think. I'm pretty sure legendary is the top end, but epic is better than superior. So if I can do better, if I can improve on superior. Why do I have this? Why do I have... Okay, that. No, I shouldn't have these. This is all trash. No, I need one more firewood. I had 11 spare. I had 77 for 66. I need one more firewood. Maybe she has some firewood to sell.
I don't claim. Have you met my
Hey, Ezra,
Take a look.
what do you have for sale? A holy ebony bow. Holy shit. Oh, 3 hunting bows that I can improve and then sell back to you. We have a lot of hunting bows. No firewood. Okay, so I'm buying. Wait for it. Alright, so bolts on and
Don't forget to check. I help my father. The finest weapons and armor.
wielding, not welding. Okay, if I'm buying them for 58 instead of 80, mind you. If I'm buying them for 58, and then I'm selling them for 72. There are some at fine. So yeah, it's exquisite, flawless, epic, legendary. He has leather strips at 3. Wow. Sure. Wait, I'm buying them at their actual value? Value 3, selling them to me for 3. 12 out of 10. 2 out of 2. 8 out of 7. Oh, this is good. Okay. Now I need to put my smithing necklace back on. And actually, I need to use the grindstone. Thank you. Yeah, 58. Oh, all these things are listed separately, so it's going to be a bit of scrolling here. Is there exactly enough? Oh, thank goodness there was exactly enough. Maybe it was 77 for 65. Oh, maybe I remembered wrong. Yeah. Alright, I didn't put the woodcutter's axe back. Somebody remind me to do that later. Okay, what am I short? Ah. Yeah, okay. I'm short. Hey,
Got
let's
some
sell
good pieces
these.
out here. Looking to protect yourself? or deal some damage.
Oh, why did I grab those? I don't have any steel. Alright, so I'm selling these back to her for 72. Oh, sell 7 at once here. Oh, except I can't. Oh yeah, 7 I can, but these ones I can't. She has 1338 coin. Spent that much on right. Have anything that we'd like to buy? Well, probably. And then just go back to selling things. There we go. Speech 70. Oh, right. Yeah, I should,
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright. That's a little. Well, still 72. That's fine. Alright, what else can we buy? Runestone? Sure. I mean, we've got it down to 1 gold, but... really like to get rid of all of this stuff. Ah, oops. Steel. Don't really have anything else worth. That's a lot of magic damage. Undead up to level 40. Now that is an undead flea thing worth having. Yeah, that's also pretty cool too. Target dies within 10 seconds from a bow. It fills a soul gem. A lot of the times when I was running around with a bow, my first game, stuff hit with the bow was dying immediately. I have not been working on my archery skills. What am I selling these for? 36. So yeah, I could buy all of this. And that. $31. So 72. N. Right.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
We're still very much weighed down. Alright. Leather stuff. How much leather do we have? 407. We can get leather to exquisite right now. pretty sure we'll be able to get ourselves to... Oh no! Yeah, that was dumb of me. That was real dumb of me. Doesn't seem to have made a difference in this case. Mind you, there's not a lot of stats. For this. 60. We made it till smithing 60. Now we can do the magical stuff, which isn't here anymore. Yeah, not worth it.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Alright.
I don't claim to...
I want to spend some points. Magic... Well, I guess I have plus 50. But... Speech 80, check this shit out. That's really 70. Yes! Sure do. Because... and I can make them a fence.
Best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that on him.
I'd
Man
like to give
steel
you
is legendary.
500
All I
gold.
ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father?
I'd like to
He's
make
the
an
steward
investment
up at
in your
Dragon's Reach.
business.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Me too. Let's see what you can do with 500 gold.
Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
Now, what do you have for
Take a
sale?
look.
I have 500 gold to buy more of my longbows with.
Don't forget to check inside
Totally
the shop
worth
if you
it.
need anything.
Okay. Now, smithing. Where's smithing? Not over here. Here it is, smithing. It is over here. Smithing and enchanting are between the two. Yeah, that works. Smithing 60. Boom. We can improve magical armor again. This is great. We've already got the perk for scaled and orcish. So we can do scaled and orcish stuff.
I help my father in more ways than people realize.
Yeah, it's already at superior. Improve
You think all the
Morokai
counsel
and
my father
Balsam.
provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor.
And make it
and leave it
exquisite.
at that.
Because it's pretty good. Oh, it doubles the armor.
Yes?
Oh, no, in this case. Doubles the base armor. Mr. B, good morning. Oh no. Oh. I
I'm
dropped
waiting.
7,000 frames somewhere, but it seems to have settled down at least. So, hopefully that's not going to be too much of a problem. Good morning, Mr. B. I'm glad you got your Wi-Fi working. Okay. Let's improve that. It's also light. It's only an extra 8. I mean, 8 onto 8 is a great idea. 8 onto 32. Not as exciting. Now this, yes, this is excellent. I'm wearing this. Doing this again, am I? That's still plus 8. Alright, so all of the bows and stuff I can put away now. Unless I want to sell them to... Ulfberg. Which is a great idea. So I can get rid of the damn things.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
Why can't I invest in you?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh, yeah, it's 1,500 as well now. Maybe it's the same shop. That's actually pretty cool. Thank goodness. Alright. Yeah, it's exquisite rather than... Oh, yeah. Exquisite rather than... Soul Search, hello. Welcome. I hope you can see me waving rather than hear me saying hello. Right. Now that I've sold all of those bows, I can't improve them anymore. Oops. It's fine. Getting them from exquisite to legendary is it's exquisite and then flawless, and then epic, and then legendary. So there's a bit more to go. I'm gonna keep the armor, and I'm gonna sell the other crap. I'll keep the armor and the helmets, and I'll sell the boots and the braces. There we go.
Good doing business with you.
Oh wait,
We've got
what do you have
the
to say?
finest weapons and armor.
Plus... could sell some of these helmets. I've got a lot of other stuff that I could be selling though. I've got a lot of flawless stuff sitting in that barrel outside for the specific purpose of selling. Because it's of legendary stuff. For the specific purpose of selling because it's legendary now and it can't be improved anymore. But the helmet and the armor is worth hanging on to. The other stuff is like, well, cool, I improved that. That's fine. What time is it? Okay, so what time it is? 3 PM. Right. I'm very unlikely to be able to get elven stuff improved and sold for that. Well, not improved anyway. Okay, apparel, me. Oh no, I can't sell them the fine clothes because they're all stolen. Okay, store. Okay. I'm wearing my, okay. Okay, I've equipped those, so my hide boots are falling, my leather boots are falling back on. I want to be, okay, go to the barrel. Hooray, sound, welcome, Soul Search. Yeah, I've got corundum, and I've got I can do scale and plate now as well. But what I'm really looking for is search on value. How much gold did he have? Like 900. I'm looking for something legendary that sells for about $1,000, like this glass helmet. Or this one by itself. There we go. Alright. And then there's a lot of this shit that I could get rid of as well. I do not have this much steel. I wonder if this can be extra improved now though, because that always happens. No, the dynamo cores, you can't craft with them at all. They're pretty, and I should really be selling them, but I'm not. A lot of steel. Dwarven stuff can all be upgraded. The Dragon Priest Dagger is actually Dwarven. Not ebony stuff yet. This is at Epic. No, I'm gonna say let's not improve the dagger. 24 elven gauntlets. Yeah, again, it's the helmets really that really jump out in the weight for value stakes. Seems to be the case pretty much everywhere. Pretty much that the helmets are really excellent, Soul Surge, that's great. I don't need any of those. Forsworn? I mean, I'm probably up to Forsworn. I don't want to deal with that right now, though. I'm not up to glass. I could do hide, but there's not really much point. It costs more leather. Imperial is steel. Why do I even have these? Imperial bows are steel, but the Forsworn bows are a lot better. This iron bullshit that I don't need. Check it. Sort of stacked together now, which is great. I don't know why these aren't stacked together. That was so good. I was also a bit wondering about the dinosaur. I was wondering about the tail as well for a while until I put that together. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a werewolf. Right, got it. Okay, and Orcish. All of these Orcish daggers, wait for value, 10. Maces, 7. Swords, it's not even really worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna want all of that. Scaled. See, the helmet jumps up to 87 from, 30. I want 1 silver ingot. Oh, sure, I'll grab that while I'm here. Okay, and, yeah, I could be doing steel. Only because it sells, for a lot. How much? And the helmets. And the horned helmets. There are ones that fine, I won't worry about those. Steel plate I could also be doing. That's a lot of corundum. Don't really need to be doing steel shields. Maybe this shouldn't be in here. Studded is iron, if I remember right. Oh, I didn't need that. I don't know what that does. These don't have any armor on them, so these appear to just be clothes. Vampire armor, yes. Because this is all leather. Yeah, I'm not going to break those down. They're fine as they are. Alright. I'm going to exit out of the barrel and I'm going to go back into the barrel because that's the fastest way of getting back up to the top. Where my corundum is. Dwarven metal ingots. Where are my dwarven metal ingots? Oh, here they are. How many of them do I need? I don't know, 50? Sure, that'll do. Okay. Oh, wow. That's,
Got some good pieces
that's
out here. More
that's a lot of,
You look like maybe
that's a lot of donuts.
blades, helmets, pretty much anything
Alright,
to
he
suit
has
your needs.
912. What I want to do is I want to sell something that's going to be worth... Why isn't it? Oh, right, that's why. Ah, I severely overestimated how much that was going to be. I'm wearing my amulet of articulation. He's not female, so I'm not getting as much value out of it. So I could sell something that's worth an extra 150, so 1250.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to the barrel. How did the first one go? If they can understand anything, it's that you're nervous about not getting there on time. I don't really want to sell that. And I think that's going to be too much. Sweet. That's good to hear.
Welcome to war. The finest weapons and armor.
Right, me, value. Yeah, that's more than he has. Not a lot more, 100. So is there something here you have that's... Okay, yes. Okay. Right, okay. So I can buy 2 of those. And then I can sell... this. Fucking spot on.
All right then.
Yeah, you wouldn't on day one. Yeah. That's how you scare people off, and then they never come back. Anything? Alright. Dwarven stuff. Yeah, epic. Yeah, I still have... Oh, these hunting bows are probably all stolen. Oh, I didn't get the Forsworn armor and helmet. Boom! Just like that. So, it's at 62. I had a really good day today. Did you get my emails and stuff, and what did you think? So I can already make Elven at Legendary. Bye! Thanks for coming. Yeah, this is doing this steel again. I should have started with the
Got some good
dwarven
pieces
stuff.
out here if you're looking to buy.
I
Go
sent them
inside.
yesterday. That was dumb of me. I should have started with the dwarven stuff first, because I have so many dwarven metal ingots. I do not have anywhere near as much steel. No, sure, I can smelt steel, but I should be starting with the dwarven stuff. That's 61. And it's 62. Well, that's weird, these are still all at epic. Did I need to get to 63? Yeah! Oh, that's steel as well. Okay, that's all. So the first two are done.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking
And
to
yeah,
buy.
I'm not sure
Go
about
inside.
the tunes. I'm not sure how many I can come up with. I've got a couple of other ideas, but yeah, get back to me. Well, this is weird. Why is it not? Does it just randomly decide you can go up another one? I am, I gotta tell you, disappointed. I'm at 65, but it's still showing epic. What the heck happened? I don't understand what happened. Also, thank you. Have a good appointment. I will see you next time. I don't understand what happened here. There we go. 62. Propped. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's an extra 2 armor. That I forgot to do last time. Oh, and a quicksilver for the gilded stuff? Oh, that's annoying. I can't improve that any more than exquisite it looks like. Where's the dwarven stuff? Steel plate is going straight to legendary. That was 4 levels right there. Yeah, now I can improve Volsung a lot better.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Now instead of going to 40, now it goes to 43.
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Where's Molokai? I can take Molokai to 18. Yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough steel. I have a lot of iron ore and corundum ore. But I don't really need to, you know, make, these are already at epic. Oh no, I'm out of corundum.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Yeah, I'll go do that. Thanks. I probably have a bunch of corundum ingots. Here, scattered around at the estates. The house
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more years.
It sure could. So yeah, now all the dwarven stuff I can do. And it'll go straight to legendary. Oh wait, legendary plus. Oh, well, now I'm sad Now I'm sad I used up all of the, I need more leather strips. Sad I used up all my corundum now. It went up again. I'm like, oh, legendary, that's it. Nope. I've got 12 steel ingots and 12 forsworn bows. Yeah, they're worth it more. Well, I'm at a corundum, so they wouldn't show up anyway. But yeah, the dwarven stuff can be legendary plussed. A little strange. I don't have a gold ingot with me. You know what? I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I don't have any corundum. Otherwise, this would probably all be lit up. Oh, I have the leather. How much does it improve the bar though? Yeah, not much. But I have the leather. And all these are now separate rather than being stacked because they're not really 30, it's like 30 point something maybe, I guess. Because it's every time I make it, my smithing goes up and I don't know, maybe that's how it's doing it. Stupid. Oh, that's leather as well? Sure. Flawless is as good as leather or iron gets. There's no, yeah, I don't have any corundum. Where's, Morokai? So I can get Morokai to flawless, but not legendary yet. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get Morokai to legendary. It requires Moonstone, so I figured it should be able to get to Thingo, but it's not Elven, I guess, so that's probably it. Well, an extra 2 armor is an extra 2 armor, especially when that's its base and before the plus 25% bonuses and stuff like that are applied. Okay. Get that one out of the way, shall we? Yeah. Not a quicksilver for those. Doing these without a shit ton of moonstone, doing these isn't really worth it. And I've got 40, but 40 is not a shit ton. Excuse me. This is already legendary. Doesn't really need to be legendary plus. It's just my smithing gear. It's not like my lockpicking gear, which I actually wear. Ooh, although that's probably... I'll probably have more corundum in, like, my... I mean, I have corundum ore with me, but I probably have more ingots in my, one of my manors. Let's put some of this stuff away. How are we going for time? Oh, we're about halfway through. Alright. Is exquisite as close as that is going. I don't have the steel. I can absolutely smelt more steel. I have the... Come on, brain. Brain, do it. You can do it. I have the... Come on. Ore. How do I not think of the word ore while I'm talking about smelting? I have the ore to be able to do that. So I could smelt more steel or more corundum. But it's already legendary and it's only going to give me very, very incremental incremental upgrades. This stuff is flawless, that's as good as that's getting. These are all as good as they're getting. I really want to enchant that with something. All of this can go back in because I can't sell them now. Okay. I still have £2,000. Oh yeah, I was meant to sell all these, wasn't I? Okay, what else am I carrying? A lot of ore? Okay, well I'm finished with those. I wasn't using those. Got to finish with that. That's a lot of weight right there. I don't need that. This fucking torch. Okay. What else do I have weighing me down here? 12 forsworn bows. Okay, so I need steel for that. And there... Okay, and I need corundum for that. Not really worth it. I mean, it's 35 weight for value, but it's only, you know, not when I'm completely out of corundum. I'd spend it on this first. Less weight for value, but it doesn't really matter when I'm selling stuff. When I'm selling stuff, the weight per value doesn't really matter. It's the high value stuff that you want to do first. This is just iron. Do that. All this Dawn Guard shit that I don't have steel for. Yeah. And those. I need 2 quicksilver. Why did... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is all steel. So, get rid of those. Damn it. What did I just equip? Dawn Guard gauntlets. Where am I? Alright, equip those. Okay. So the helmets and the armor. That's still, let's see. 9, 12, 16, 20, 22, 33. 33 steel. Okay, I can do 33 steel. Probably. Yeah, okay, I can do 33 steel. Okay, back to the barrel. What do I need to upgrade this with? Upgrade this with? I don't really care. It's only worth 6. I've got to get this stuff out of here and into somewhere else. But they're going to be at the top pretty much all day long, so that's fine. Crossbow, fuck this crossbow. 120. Let's probably steal to upgrade those as well. So, yeah, okay, let me grab those real quick. I'm not up to Daedric. I could be upgrading this from fine to superior, but yeah, fuck it. I could be upgrading these from fine to superior. It's not much of an upgrade, but sure. We can revisit that later. No, dwarven stuff. Right, just did I grab all of the corundum already? Is there just no corundum in here? Is that why I skipped straight past it? Because there's nothing at sea apart from crossbows? Yeah, there's no corundum in here at all. Right, so I have all of my corundum ore in Whiterun here. Quicksilver. So I can grab these. They're worth upgrading. They're worth upgrading. That's worth upgrading. Oops. Both of those are worth upgrading. That will be worth upgrading. And that, I need a chitin for that. That's not worth upgrading. Forsworn headdresses. Take all of those. I need 15 leather back. That's not really worth upgrading. Forsworn armor. I need another 25 for that. Glass, not really worth it. I don't have glass yet. Are these all stolen? I can't tell if they're stolen when they're in this barrel. That's leather. leather. Sure, that'll do. Okay. There we go. Yes, it is, Mr. B. Improving an item doesn't change the item. If you smelt stolen ore, then it becomes a non-stolen ingot. If you use a stolen ingot to improve an item, then the item isn't marked as stolen. If you use stolen gems to make a necklace, then that necklace is not stolen. But if you have a stolen piece of armor or jewelry or weapon, if you improve or enchant that, then the item, the base item hasn't changed, so it's still stolen. Maybe I don't want to upgrade that with steel after all. '81 smithing. Right, out of steel for now. Yeah, I know, Mr. B. No, they'll catch up. Well, shit. Again, legendary plus with rare materials, not really worth it. With dwarven and with leather, it's fine because I have tons of it. Everything else, not really worth it. Right, so I can make steel and I can make corundum. Let's make some corundum. I have more iron than corundum, of course. I'm trying not sneeze. I have plenty of corundum. I don't think any weapons are made out of corundum. Well, it seems to be just armor, which is fine. Oh, I didn't get the quicksilver. Oh, chitin? Yeah. I can re-legendary the chitin stuff because I have so much chitin. Oh, this is my gear. This is what I'm currently wearing. I can legendary plus this right now. that is good to know. An extra 4 armor will become an extra 5 or 6 armor, really. I'm down to 11 leather, but that's only because I grabbed a small amount out of... Ooh, and an extra 5. Oh my god. Let me, still an extra 5. And an extra 4. They're not going anywhere yet. And 6 on the necklace. I have a lot of silver, so I might as well do that. I have a lot of silver. I don't typically wear these, I just sort of upgraded them for the hell of it, so they don't need to be Legendary Plus. The armor that I'm wearing, on the other hand, Legendary Plus there does make a difference. I should have upgraded that when I was at 100 last time, but I didn't have a smithing ring at that point in time. So I'd need another 12 steel ingots. No, I didn't get that quick. I can go make 12 steel ingots, that's not really a deal. I should have been dropping in on... when I've been questing over the last week, I should have been dropping in on... they have all of this shit that I can sell now. Leather only goes to flawless. I'm probably not going to upgrade that. That's steel that I can spend on other things. No, don't put that away. Iron. Weapons. Oh yeah, forgot about those. Oh, and that's steel as well. That's a lot of steel. How am I going for 620? Okay. So that's fucking Quicksilver again. One ore. I haven't come across a need for Quicksilver ore anywhere. Ingots, yes or no? Let me smelt this Quicksilver ore. Now, how much steel do I need? Let's let's see. Deal 12. Uh, 23. Okay. 23. 25. 36. 36 steel. And random 5. Nope, I've only got 6 random left. That's it. I'm out of corundum. In Whiterun at least. I hope I didn't accidentally make too much steel. Alright. I won't do the Serana place. No. Stop. Nice, 88 smithing. Yeah, maybe I didn't need to do all of this. These are more worthwhile. Oh, I have 6 corundum ingots. Okay. My last corundum ingot, probably worth it. Although I don't normally wear it in battle now. That 20%, that 20 extra carry points isn't really an issue anymore. I'll sometimes accidentally wear it in battle. But I might just hang on to that instead. I could do these. That is a heck of an upgrade, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I've got 1 steel ingot left and 2 crossbows. I'm not going to worry about the crossbows. Fuck the crossbows. Don't fuck crossbows. Alright. Stuff. Sure. Sure. Where did I get silver ore from? Alright, I bought it from Adrian. That can go back in. That can go back in. Where else am I? Ah. That should go back in. Weapons. Okay, and I need to put the axe. Oh, freedom! I need to put the axe back, the woodcutter's axe back over here. While I'm here, I'll just chop some more firewood. Just so that there's some firewood in the barrel. Not that it's very easy getting stuff out of the barrel. The other thing I could do is wait until morning, sell off a bunch of the stuff that I just crafted. What time is it? To Adrian and Wolfberg, see if they have any more steel ingots that I can buy. A lot of that Dawn Guard armor I can just sell. I don't need to keep that. I've already got this screenshot today. I don't need it again. It's fine. Is that 3? Yeah, this game and its collision detection. Yeah. Alright. Weapons, axe, drop, go. Back over there. Sweet. Alright, put firewood in the barrel. I do love this barrel though. Such a great barrel. Firewood. Sure. All of it. Right, down to 119. There's a lot of stuff that we're carrying that we don't really need to be. How's it going?
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Well, it's not a burden today. In fact, it's a wonderful torch. Here you go. Have
Lead
a
on.
torch. Maybe it will be really dark somewhere. We'll need to see where we're going. Suppose.
You shouldn't leave weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. If I see you doing it again, that someone will be you.
It's a woodcutter's axe.
See that it doesn't happen again.
It's a woodcutter's axe. It's meant to be next to the. It counts as a weapon because you can hit people with it. That is one of the. It's nifty, but that interpretation of it is really dumb. Oh, she's not. The shop's not open. Really wanted to sell her things. Oh, really? Ooh. Well, in that case... Did the shop just close while I was in here? Probably. Ah, here we are. Sweet. Garnet. Not even really worth it. Alright, well, nice, Mr. B. Nice one. I feel ashamed that I did not put that together myself, really. We can go do some alchemy. I haven't put any points at all into alchemy. I don't really need to. Here's my alchemy stuff. See, this is a necklace of major alchemy. I have a necklace of alchemy. that. I don't have that ring anymore. That's an idea. I have a necklace of alchemy. Which means if I had access to an enchanting well, Breeze Home is the only house where you can't have an enchanting table.
What is it, Elf?
It's the only house where you can't have an enchanting table.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Okay. Oh. Apparently we already know how to make alchemy stuff. Fortify alchemy. So at its base it's 8%. I could make a hat. And it will, this is stolen, it will stay stolen. Or I could make a new ring. Wait, really? 8%? Really? I'm using a grand soul gem and it's only going to be 8%? That kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm exiting out of this. Really? Only 8%? For a grand soldier? That seems really low, especially considering
I'd be a lot
how much...
warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Yeah. I'm like 60 something enchanting. I did a lot of low level enchantment.
When the Empire
I wasn't
surrendered,
talking to you,
they all
Victor.
married Dominion. They shaved us all.
King's brain, don't know. Alright, so let's put the alchemy stuff on and do some alchemy. Apparel, alchemy hat, alchemy necklace, alchemy gloves, no alchemy ring. Now, there are several things. Oh, okay. I could take all. It's gonna take a long time to put it all back again. Is the only thing. If I use these in potions, then the potion isn't stolen. If you use something as an ingredient to make a new item, the stolen thing is removed, or not adhered to. If you're just enchanting or improving an item, it's the same base item. Up to 16 Daedra hearts, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. I could go to that Nernroot place and get their Nernroot. Oh, I'm missing something from B. Ancestor. Oh wow, Ancestor moths. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, let's see what we can make it really. F5 in case I screw things up. Alright. Serana, no. Not right now, please. Okay. Okay, what am I missing here? Restoration. Okay. Alright. Neat. Okay, beehive husk. Already know snake. Human flesh. Ashen grass pod don't have any. Frost Miriam. Hawk feathers. Human flesh. Craft. Fortify snake. Cool. Alright. Abyssin Longfin, you are done. Clear selections. Done. Alright. Ancestor Mothwing. Where does it come from? Where does it go? Alright, well, turns out that they're really in tune with blue butterfly wings. They do exactly the same thing as blue butterfly wings, which makes using them a little bit of a waste. Wait, unless you want a potion that does everything, alchemy, the potion that we just made. There's a fortify snake potion we made. We just make. Ah, this one. This is what we just made, and we got 2 of them somehow. Decreases magic regen by 100%, 47 seconds. Conjuration spells last 47% longer for a minute. And stamina damage. And items enchanted are 9% stronger for 30 seconds. That's a hell of a potion to just make. Neat. Okay. Bear claws. Bees! Let's see what the bees do. What are we missing? Average stamina, restore stamina, regenerate stamina. Weakness to shock. Giant lichen. We know all about giant lichen. Hag raven feathers. All about hag raven feathers. I don't think I have any trauma root. Void salt. Oh. I'd rather not do void salts. one at a time. Do void salts really go well with Crimson Nernroot? Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I can get 2 Crimson Nernroot and 2 void salt, 3 void salts at the same time. 2 poisons of weakness to shock discovered. Weakness to shock, resist magic and damage health. Wow, that's a hell of a poison. Oh right, I did that quest, and sometimes I get 2 potions. Clear the selections. All right, so B done. Beehive husk. You'd think that a bee and a beehive husk might share things, but yeah, no, they really don't. All right. What am I missing? Poison, snake, light armor, destruction. So, ectoplasm, glow dust, glowing mushroom, nightshade. No. No. Nightshade. Wisp wrappings. I don't have many of those. Yikes. Okay. What do wisp wrappings go well with? That's not fortify destruction. Pork beaks. Or net jelly. I don't believe I have any net jelly. So throwing a hawk beak. I don't have too many of those either. That works out nicely. Boom! There we go. Fortify carry weight. Carrying capacity increased by 37 for 300 seconds. Yeah, whatever. Destruction spells are 47% stronger. Restores 47 points of stamina. 46 alchemy. Clear the selection. Alright, so that's beehive husk. Bone meal. Next on the list. Bone meal. What are we missing? Got resist fire. So, Dragon's Tongue, Elves Ear, Fire Salts, Fly Amanita, Born Ash, no, Mud Crab Chitin, really? Mud Crab Chitin. Yay! Excellent. They are both missing resist fire. Works out really nicely. Alright. What was that? Bone meal. Alright. Butterfly wings. Chicken's egg. Crimson Nernroot. Other 2 Crimson Nernroot ones that we're missing. Yeah, I can probably just combine it with Nernroot. that will probably work. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Seemed pretty intuitive. A Daedra heart. One of the Daedra heart recipes. There's no achievement for knowing what all the things do. I just really want to know. Damage magicka. Let's have a look and see what we're missing. Well, it's not going to be anything ahead of Daedra heart. I can skip straight to Eye of Saber Cat. No. Glow dust. No. Hag Raven feathers. No. Hanging moss. No. Human heart. Done. Lunar moth wings. I'm pretty sure that's all. Oh, not all done, but it is missing 2 other things. Right, we'll get back to that. Namira's Rot. Damage Magicka is the only thing we know about Namira's Rot. Nordic Barnacle. And Trauma Root we don't have. Okay. Oh. Fine. Let's go to Lunar Mothwing. Oh, Namira's Rot. Let's go to Lunar Mothwing. Alright. What are we missing in Lunar Moth? We know damage magic and we know invisibility. We go to Lunar Mothwing and see what else it does. It does regenerate health and fortify light armor. See, what can we combine that with? Honeycomb? Oh, I can't tell. Okay, honeycomb we know. Hawk feathers. Beaver tail. They're all known. What else? What was the other thing? Regenerate health. Okay, Nordic barnacles. No. 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 Yeah, no. Vampire dust. Not known. Okay. Vampire dust and Luna. Right. Invisibility for 38 seconds. Health regenerates 47% faster. Damages your magicka. Clear the selections. Alright. What were we up to? That was Daedra Heart. Alright, Death Bell, Dragon's Tongue, Dwarven Oil, Ectoplasm, Elf's Ear, Saber Cat Eye, Fire Salts, Lamanita, Frost Salts. We learnt how to make Frost Salts. Interestingly enough. Looks like moon sugar is the way to go here. Do we know anything about moon sugar? No. Oh, well, this works out wonderfully. What's the other thing we're missing? Fortify Conjuration. Known on Hagraven feathers. Known on lavender. Has to be known on everything else because we're already past it. I'll throw in a lavender. What were we doing? Frost salts. No. Shit. Yes, Frost Assault. Okay. Make it so. Check this shit out. Discovered effects. Resist frost, fortify conjuration, weakness, fire, and restore magicka. Yeah. All 4 of them in one potion. Resists 28% frost damage, but is 28% weaker to fire damage. That seems to be fair enough. Restores 47 points of magicka, and conjuration spells last 47% longer for 60 seconds. No surprise that we are 46.5% alchemy. And that's where that 47 is coming from. So at alchemy 100, I'd expect to be conjuration spells are 100% longer and restores 100 points of magicka. Clear the selections. Frost salts. Fully researched. Gleam Blossom. Oh, hell. Namira's Rot. And... oh, Human Flesh, maybe? Yes. Okay, so Namira's Rot. And Human Flesh. Right, Paralysis. Regenerate health. Fear. Oh, wait. And resist magic. One I'm missing. Selections. Resist magic. After that, so hair grabbing claw. Nope. Hawk's egg. Oh shit, we only have 2 Hawk's eggs. I can technically farm Hawk's eggs, but yep. Oh, I can probably throw a chicken's egg in there. Probably the same. Alright, do it. Yeah, there we go. Poison of damage magicka regen. No magicka regen at all for 47 seconds. Can breathe underwater though. Resists 9% of magic for 60 seconds and drains the target stamina by 9 points per second for 10 seconds. Minus 90 stamina, no magicka regen. Yikes. Clear the selections. Alright. Next on the list, Glow Dust. Hag Raven Claws. Okay, what do we know? We know resist magic and fortify enchanting. So, amusingly, fortify barter as well. We have a lot of Dragon's Tongue. The other thing it does is lingering magic damage. So let's check that in, and I can throw in a Dragon's Tongue afterwards. Or Tundra Cotton. Or a Butterfly Wing. I've got lots of all of that. 250 Dragon's Tongue. 150 Butterfly Wings. Ah, excellent. Torchbug Thorax, lingering magicka damage. Right. It was 250. Dragon's tongue. Here we go. Lovely. Finished 2 off there. Aggro feathers, hanging moss, hawk beak. Hawk beaks are tough to come by. There is no hawks to kill. You can't kill hawks. What you need to do is find some Forsworn who happen to have one. Or they're in apothecary satchels as a pretty rare item or something like that. Oh no, wait. There are hawks that you can kill. They're dropped by slain hawks, which can be difficult to find and even more difficult to kill. The large collection of hawks near the East Empire Company warehouse outside of Solitude, and more just northeast of Solitude. So they're in Solitude. But yeah, the ones I found have been, yeah, just lying around as apothecary ingredients. Alright, so what do we have? We know restore stamina and fortify carry weight. So what we want to mix it with is pearl or pine thrush egg. No. It resists shock and frost. Pearl is shock, small pearl is frost. Right, let's see what we have. The ones that knows match up with wisp wrappings. What are we missing in wisp wrappings? We're missing. Oh, it knows both of those already. That's something else. That's fine. What is it missing? Resist magic. Okay. So, small pearl, we know nothing. EQRS pearl. Pearl, we know everything. Okay, so something that resists shock. Iron thrush egg. Already known. Swamp. Fungal pod. Already known. Known. Yeah, already known. Okay, that's fine. What do I have the most of? Snowberries. So, small pearl. And snowberries. Do it! There we go. We learnt 2 hawkbeak things and 2 small pearl things. I've learnt nothing about snowberries. It's fine. Clear dem selections. How am I going for time? Half an hour. Hawkbeak. Fully researched. Hist carp. We know nothing about hist carps. Which strikes me as a little bit crazy. They're tiny, tiny fish. I have a few of them. Let's see, what do we want? Salmon roe. We don't have any salmon roe. Large antlers, for reals? Well, we know both of those things with large antlers already. Silverside perch. And we know everything about silverside perch. I don't have any salmon roe. Where the hell do I get salmon roe from? I've got salmon. Never found any salmon roe inside the salmon. Jumping salmon. I need to find jumping salmon. Or, apparently they're in your kitchen. When you build a house, they can be in your kitchen. Like, alright then. That's good to know. Alright, let's do this old school then. Anything on here? Oh, no, that's impossible, otherwise it would show up in the thing. Yeah. Alright. Well, we can do it in two flips. Okay. Birthday grapes. Okay, we'll try that one. Juniper berries. Okay. The new thing. And yellow mountain flowers we know nothing about yet. Okay. Oh, idiot. Yeah, I really did that wrong, didn't I? Fuck. Okay. That was wrong of me. Alright. This carp. Yeah, I'm really wishing I had some salmon roe now. If I had some salmon roe, I could get the other 3 of them. If there's any in my house. I might just leave his carp for now, until I find some salmon roe. That sounds like a fine deal for me. Fine deal for me. Human flesh. What are we missing? We are missing health, paralysis, restore magicka. Restore magicka. Human flesh, moon sugar. 39. Or tapanella. Already known, that's a shame. Pearl we already know about pearls. Red mountain flowers, I can't imagine that's not known. Taproot. Already known. Vampire dust. Okay, not known. White cap. Okay, so vampire dust it is. Okay, invisibility and regenerate health. Go to vampire dust. Then potion research is sort of welcome back, Mr. Bang. Sorry, I like. Oh wait, I can't see chat while I'm I cannot see chat at all while I'm looking at these things. Okay, so vampire dust is, we know invisibility and regenerate health. We don't know cure disease or restore magicka. There's nothing there that's going to Do both. See if there's something we don't know about. What are we up to? Human flesh. So nothing after human flesh is going to be missing restore magicka. Sorry, nothing before it. So moon sugar. Yep, we know that already. Wait, what are we doing at the moment? Human flesh. Right. Wait, hang on. Right, so what's the other one? Cure disease. The other one is cure disease. That's what it was. So, shard skiver hide. Well, it's up here, so obviously we know about it. Mud crab chitin is the only other one. Well, we've got 80 of it, we might as well put it in. And vampire dust. Right. There we go, we learnt 2 vampire dust things. Restores 47 points of magicka, cures all diseases. Nice. Not a lot of magicka regeneration for us, but sure. Okay, human flesh, human heart, high strength teeth, wood stool. Jazbay grapes. What the hell are we missing in Jazbay grapes? Oh, salmon roe again. Weakness to magic. Fortify magicka, regenerate magicka. Ravage health. Cave craw. I don't know what that is. Silver side perch. Beaver tail. Juniper berries. Oh wow, nothing on this planet shares more than one ingredient with juniper berries. Okay, we are missing fortify marksman and regenerate health. So, spider eggs. Spider eggs, oh, already known. Okay, so we could use elf's ear instead. I think we have the most of. Oh no, we have more spider eggs. Canis fruit? Oh, we have more spider eggs. Alright. Fine, we'll use spider eggs. What's the other one? Regenerate health. No, we don't have any of that. Lunar Mothwing, that's going to be fully researched. Oh, it's not fully researched. But it's not the one that's missing. Okay, that's fine. Namira's Rot. N, Dave. N for Namira. Regenerate health. Okay. Nordic Barnacle. Researched. Vampire dust. Fully researched. Okay. So Namira's Rock probably I have the most of. And spider eggs. Oh shit, fortify lockpicking on Namira's Rot. Yeah, that was the right choice. Excellent. Sweet! I guess that came from the spider eggs. Oh, this is a great potion. Check out this potion here. Health regenerates 47% faster, bows do 38% more damage, and lockpicking is 19% easier. That is a great potion. If I was using bows. 38% damage. Wow. Fortify marksman. Nice. Right. Where was I up to? Juniper berries. Large antlers. It does not make gin, Mr. B. I haven't seen a still or anything like that. Alright. Large antlers. What am I missing? Fortify stamina, damage stamina regen. Store stamina. What's the other thing that it does? Glow! Oh shit. Okay. Let's go to Poison Bloom, about which we know nothing. And then let's go to Poison Bloom. River Betty. Damage, health, fortify, carry weight, and slow. Do you know anything about River Betties? We know... Ah, that'll teach us the last thing we need to know about River Betties. Good to know. Alright, craft it. A poison of slow. Target moves. 50% speed for 47 seconds, but their carrying capacity is increased by 38 for 300 seconds. 38 carry weight now, which is current alchemy minus 10 maybe. Damages the target's health by 47 points. Interestingly, we're over halfway through the... I'm pointing at the thing on my monitor, which you can't see. It's not coming up on the screen, on the camera at all. We're over the halfway point, between 47 and 48, but we're still only getting 47 in these numbers. So, clear them selections. Large antlers, fully researched lavender. Lunar Mothwing. What are we missing here? Okay, damage magicka. Fortify light armor is what we're missing. Alright, we went through that earlier. There's a couple of things on here that I just don't have. I don't have any ash hopper jelly. I don't have any falsard turn feathers. I haven't even heard of some of these things. But I can throw in some Eva tails, probably what I've got the most of. Now, is there anything else that I don't have, that I don't know that Skeever Tail would trigger? I don't know. I could save two things here, but it's going to take a lot of time to figure that out. Okay, Moon Sugar. Still missing one thing in Moon Sugar. I hope it doesn't need Skeever Tail to complete it. Damage. Right. Weakness to fire. Resist frost. Storm magicka. Regenerate magicka. Well, it's not Skeever Tail. Salmon Row. Only got 8 of it left. I might wait until I have some salmon roe. Alright, let's move on. Mora Tapanella. Yeah, was Solstheim an expansion? Probably some things that are going to... Yeah, it was the Dragonborn expansion, wasn't it? So, it says, which ones require... some of them have an icon next to it for one of the expansions. And some of that stuff I've done, like the Yellow Mountain Flowers, required Dawn Guard. So the Dawn Guard stuff is here, but the half fires and Dragonborn don't appear to be marked especially. Mora Tapanella. Okay, what do we know? We know Restore Magicka. Okay, so we can have Scaly Flotilla. Will give us Fortify Illusion. And Slaughterfish Eggs. Fully known. Okay, we'll use Slaughterfish Scales. And... Right, let's go. That's the three things in Mora Tapanella, and one of the things we were missing in Slaughterfish Scales. Mud Crab Chitin, fully researched now. Orange Dartwing is the same thing, lingering damage health missing. It's a bit of a shame. It is missing one other thing as well though, which is Ravage Magicka. So Scathe Craw would be perfect for this. Unfortunately, I've never even heard of Scathe Craw before. In Dragonborn DLC, yep, okay. Right, well, I could wait, or Ravage Magicka, let's see. Yeah, Slaughterfish Scales, but they're the things that I just used. Damn, really? I might wait until we get some Scathe Claw then. Pine Thrush Eggs. Poison, restore stamina, fortify lockpicking. Oh, okay, well, spider egg I have the most of, I guess. I don't have any ashen grass pods, although I will later. See, now there's a lot of stuff that's like, well, I haven't been to Solstheim yet, so but I'll pick up a lot of stuff there, and okay. Fine, Poison Bloom, move on. Yeah, Net Jelly I don't have. I do have River Betty. The only thing I'm missing though is Fear, which is, yeah, Net Jelly. Let me guess. Dragonborn, yeah. It would be really helpful if they'd, if this research had updated instead of just the Dawn Guard things marked, if they'd updated the Dragonborn stuff with that too, because yeah, I just haven't been there yet. Alright, Powdered Mammoth Tusk. Oh wow. Oh, interestingly, the only thing we know about Powdered Mammoth Tusk is the thing that the Poison Bloom is missing. So maybe we can do that. Yeah, it wants to use... Oh. Purple mountain flower. And burnt spriggan wood. Crikey. And juniper berries. Sure, okay. Purple mountain flower and juniper berries. Go. There we go. Fortify sneak, but also weak to fire. And yeah, 28 minus 10, 28 minus 20. Right, what was that? Powdered mammoth task. Purple mountain flower. Wow, we're missing one of the things out of purple mountain flower? That's crazy. Let's see, what are we missing? Store stamina. Fortify sneak. Lingering magic damage. Fine, fine. Wheat. Torchbug thorax. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did the other ones already. Oh, fungal pod. Okay, torchbug thorax. Done. Red mountain flower done. River Betty done. Done. Saber cat tooth. Okay. What do I know? Restore stamina. So there's one thing that shares two things with it, and restore stamina is one. So I cannot do this in one hit. Let's see. Fortify heavy armor. Slaughterfish scales. Excellent. That's the last thing that Slaughterfish scales needs. Fortify smithing. Spriggan sap. Nice. Alright. So. Boom. Now, other thing it's missing is weakness to poison. Small antlers is the only thing. Now, there's a very, very slim chance that the other thing that Spriggan Sap is missing and the thing that Small Antlers is missing is the same thing. If it is, then I should do that, and then do the Slaughterfish Scales as the next one. Although, yeah, so let me check Spriggan Sap and see what else Spriggan Sap is missing. And because if that can be filled in by either the Small Antlers or the Slaughterfish Scales, then that's definitely the way we should go. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Spriggan Sap. Okay. Now the other thing it does is Fortify Alteration. Yeah, neither of those things. River Betty, grass pod, burnt Spriggan wood, which we don't have. Okay, so what I'll do in that case is Slaughterfish Scales and Spriggan Sap. We'll then Fortify Smithing and Fortify Heavy Armor on both of those. And we get to 48 Alchemy! Alright, so Slaughterfish Scales is done. Spriggan Sap still requires Bingo. Sabercat Tooth has one left to go. Heavy Armor and Smithing. Which is weakness to poison. Which we know everywhere, I think. missing on small antlers? Yeah, missing lingering damage stamina, which we can get from butterfly wing or nightshade. N for nightshade, Dave. 267. Oh, yeah, nightshade. N for nightshade. Oh, we got 2 of them. Great. Okay, so we learnt weakness poison and lingering damage stamina. Right, so that is finished. Salt pile. Holy shit, we're missing one on the salt pile. I don't have very long to go. Okay, magic, regenerate magicka, fortify restoration, and slow. Ah, shit. Okay, well, death bell, I guess. Rama root, which I don't have. Burnt Spriggan wood, which I don't have. Poison bloom, which I've finished. Oh no, I wanted burnt Spriggan wood for that too, didn't I? Alright, I'm gonna leave that one for now. Slaughterfish scales are done. Small pearl. We're nearly, sort of nearly finished a little bit. Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing Fortify one-handed. And... Fortify restoration. Which is amusingly salt pile. Okay. Torch bag, thorax. Whist wrappings. No, that's restore stamina. That's not what I'm looking for at all. Okay. Hanging moss? I think I'd have the most of. Okay, so salt pile and hanging moss. There we go. Oh, that's not a bad potion. Spriggan sap, I'm missing one. I'm pretty sure though that that required a thing from the blah. Yeah, burnt Spriggan wood. In Dragonborn, yeah. Alright, so we'll move on from that one. Thistle branch. We're nearly at the bottom. Okay, what are we missing here? Resist frost. Fortify heavy armor. Alright, so white cap. I'd have the most of. Okay, torchbag thorax. Roll fat. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, we already knew resist poison. Resist poison is shared with Thistle Branch, so that would have eaten there, but it's one of the ones we already knew, so that's fine. Fortify two-handed, so Dragon's Tongue, and damage health. Void Salts? Already know that one. So Red Mountain Flower probably. Yeah. Okay, so Red Mountain Flower and Dragon Tongue. troll fat. Tundra cotton, vampire dust, void salts. Are we missing in void salts? We have damage health, weakness to shock, resist magic, fortify magicka, salmon roe, or we can just throw a tundra cotton at it. Okay, wait, whisk wrappings, and oh wow, yellow mountain flower. Alright. Okay. Fortify current, restore stamina, restore destruction, resist magic. Void salts. Shit. Well, that's a damn shame. I could have put it in the last one. Yeah, and tundra cotton. That is a damn shame. It really, really is. Alright, does yellow mountain flower share anything with tundra cotton? It absolutely does not. Oh, alright. Whisk trappings and tundra cotton, done. That is a shame. Alright, yellow mountain flower. We know damage stamina regen, which is there are two things that share two things with it, and they're both damage stamina regen. So we're gonna have to do this in two. Let's see, garlic. Fortify Resto is the tough one. Oh no, salt pile. Cool. Salt and garlic. And what else do I want for the other one? Blue mountain flower. There we go. Oh, we are done. Clear the selections. Exit alchemy. Yes. Oh, thank goodness, everybody. Let's put all of the ingredients back in the ingredient thing. This is really the part that's going to take the most. I just ate a crimson nernroot. A crimson nernroot. Of course, it's going to be the stuff I have the least of that's going to get tripped up by this, because if I have more than 5 of them, then alternating R and E just puts everything away. I was thinking to myself, I should F5 in case I accidentally eat something I want. And I went, no, it'll be fine. So F5 before I started, but I didn't want to do it again afterwards because I'm stupid, apparently. Throwing 8 of that around? I'm not even using it. Fine. Oh yeah, I could put some potions in the thing. That'll sort itself out later. Right, potions. All these things I want to use it. I was alchemying all through the night. Wow. Yeah, I probably want to sell that one. That's probably worth being invisible. Nice. Okay, poison, 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 poison. Yeah, I can sell that, it's fine. I can sell that. Alright. Alright, I don't need this anymore. Thank you very much, Mr. B. I will quit out here. I will save game, and we can sell those potions next time. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've been watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can follow me at CaptDaf on Twitch and Twitter to get notifications of when I go live. The next stream will be tomorrow morning at around about the same time as this morning was. Thank you, Mr. B, for being here as always, and thanks to Soul Search who also popped in. I'm going to kick us over to JT's channel because I can remember how to spell his name. Until I see you again next time, drive fast and take chances. Bye. Press the button. The buttons are lit up in OBS. I love it. It's so good.